Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today's a little bit different because I asked you guys what you wanted to see over on my Instagram account, and it was pretty unanimous that I would be doing a vlog on what I eat in the day when it comes to my keto diet. So I'm gonna just take you guys through my day. We're gonna rewind to earlier this morning, and we're just gonna go through the day. I hope that you guys enjoy it. I'm gonna post up specifically how I make the recipes throughout the day and just give a little bit of some insight. And if you guys have any questions about anything, just let me know down in the comment section down below. I hope that you guys enjoy this because I had a great time doing this. I love showing you guys a little bit of glimpse into my whole day, my whole life. And I've got 3 more weeks of keto scheduled. If I go beyond 8 weeks, we'll see. But right now, everything's going really, really well. I've got it down to a routine, and this is what it is. First meal of the day, I'm actually at the studio where I do my first class at. It's almost 6 a.m. I woke up at 5:04. I immediately make my coffee for the morning. So this is iced coffee. I actually make it the night before in a mason jar. So all I have to do is in the morning shake it because I have the lid on it and pour it, and I'm good to go. It's iced coffee, just a smidge of butter. I used grass-fed butter pre-made cold brew, so it's like 1/3 of a carton, and then the rest is just normal coffee that I make in my pot and then I cool it the night before. And it has about 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon, and that's it. There's no cream or anything in it. Normally I would put whole whipping cream in it, but I forgot to get it at the grocery store. This is my first meal, starting around 5:15 in the morning, and I'll sip on this actually for a couple hours. I'm like the slowest coffee drinker ever. I am getting ready to knock out my workout. I have still not had anything else except for my iced coffee, which was kind of a womp womp because I ended up spilling like 3/4 of it. So I've been sipping it, making every single sip count, but still, that kind of stinks. But it's still good. I feel good. I'm gonna knock out this workout, which is a workout challenge that Dan gave me, and here it is. Let's see if we can show you guys. I've got 6 rounds of this for time. It's 12 pike push-ups, 8 double kettlebell presses. I am gonna be using 35s. Then I've got 7 squats. I'm gonna be doing 120, and then 30 body weight squat jacks. I'm ready to go, and then I've got this, and then I teach a class, and then I finally get the first meal of the day, which I'll show you guys when we get there. All right, wish me luck on this workout. Whew. All right, finished my workout. It was tough. I've learned that my parallel pike push-ups definitely need some work. So actually, after I finish this, I'm gonna do some more accessory work, doing some pull-ups and some parallel push-ups, and finish with some band work for my booty because I'm still in Operation Get a Butt. So just in case you guys are curious, I did do that fasted with even very minimal coffee because like I said, I spilt my coffee this morning, and I did 6 rounds in 23:06. So major workout done. Just goes to show you don't need a ton of time to become a sweaty mess with burning muscles. I did have to go a little bit lower in my presses because I did a lot of shoulder work yesterday, and I went to go get those 35s up, and they weren't going up at all. So I had to go down to the 26 pounds, which is 12 kilograms. So I did double 12 kilograms presses, but yeah, that's how it went. All right, so the next time we check in, it will be lunchtime in my kitchen. So see you guys soon. So for lunch, I do a mix of baby arugula, an egg, fresh parsley, I just love fresh parsley, cheese, and this is some leftover chicken thigh that we had along with the skin. So I'm gonna heat this up, make one giant salad, and enjoy my food. Okay, so I've got my greens and my parsley. I'm gonna load it up with about a tablespoon of olive oil and a little bit of salt, and then I'm gonna squeeze an entire half of a lemon. And I make sure to get all the juices out. That's so much flavor, and it's amazing for your digestive system too. And then from there, it's time to head over to the frying pan. I've got my egg frying, I've got all the chicken thigh frying, and I'm also gonna use that leftover grease that's on the bottom, all that extra fat. Oh yeah, that's gonna go into the salad too. It's so good. Okay, so first meal of the day, I've got my fried eggs, I've got my leftover chicken thigh. It's going on top of this beautiful mound of parsley, arugula, avocado, a little bit of olive oil, lemon juice, and a little bit of cheese. So that's lunch. Meal number 1, here we go. Now it's about 3 o'clock, and I'm going to have my protein shake. So I'll try to prop this up and show you guys as I do it. So this is my second meal of the day, and then all that's left after that is just dinner. See, nothing crazy, but maybe in my protein shake will give you guys some new ideas of ways to add some healthy fats to your diet that you haven't already been doing. Okay, so I've got some water, and I've got some ice ready to go, but what I really would love to do is put this in there, but I'm not going to. Dan bought this, and every time I open the freezer, it just stares at me. But with 18 grams of carbs, only 4 grams of fiber, so that's still 14 grams. Just can't do it, but that would be really good. The temptation is sometimes still there. All right, so I got my water and my ice, and then I put about 1/4 of an avocado in. That just adds creaminess, makes it super thick. And then I've got this huge container from Thrive Market of coconut oil, and I do a tablespoon of coconut oil. And Dan and I each have our own canister of coconut oil because I'm kind of sloppy. My oil containers always get like covered, and then he just gets annoyed with me. And so I finally just started buying him his own littler thing, and this is my big old canister. Then I do my protein, which is Eat the Bear. You guys, so check this out. Here's the information. So hopefully this will zoom in. It's got 100 calories per scoop and only less than 1 gram of carbs. So yes, it is high in protein, but everything else that I eat is so high in fat that it's okay for me to eat a big old scoop of this. I still get my fat. Get that in there, and then I do a tablespoon of almond butter. And it took me a while to find a good almond butter I liked because I really don't want to add things to my day that just include carbs if I don't have to. I keep it upside down so it doesn't get spoiled. That's what I was looking at the lid. But for 2 tablespoons, this only has 1 net carb, so I really like that. So 1 big spoonful. Go, go, go. There you go. And then I blend it up, and then I top it with hemp seeds. This just adds some flavor to it. I like having like some kind of crunch to the top. And this entire pack is only 1 gram of net carbs. So it's actually 6 carbs, 5 grams of fiber. So I'm not obviously gonna use this entire thing. I only use about a tablespoon, if that, to sprinkle on top. So I'll show you in just a second. Super thick to eat it with a spoon. Oh yeah. And then here is a shake tip, you guys. So my husband, every time he makes a protein shake, he goes ahead and immediately cleans out the blender, like rinses it out and everything. Oh no, I do not do that. I let it sit by the sink, and then once it's done, everything comes back to the bottom, and then I can use a spoon to get the last bit. There's the main shake. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Smoothie time, meal number 2. I'm taking a quick break. I have been working all day, editing videos, making videos, planning for retreats, sending emails. So my treat to myself every Monday is to get out and go for a 30-minute walk. So that's what I'm doing. And then I will get home, do a little bit more work, and then I'll start dinner. And I'm gonna invite you guys into the kitchen with me. It's time to get dinner started. Here's my plan for the night. Every night I pretty much do some kind of protein and some kind of vegetable, and then I top it with some kind of like fatty sauce, or get in butter or avocado oil or coconut oil. So tonight, here's what I'm thinking. And a lot of times it's kind of like a plan as I go sort of thing. So I've got some chicken that I've thawed out. I'm gonna cut this up and make chicken tenders out of it, and I think I'm gonna sprinkle it with some almond flour. I'm gonna bake that in the oven. I'm really not feeling meat. I don't know, during the summer sometimes I just not really craving it. I'll probably eat just a little bit of it, but I think for myself I'm gonna make like a cauliflower pilaf with some cheese and herbs and butter and maybe a fried egg on top. Probably not the fried egg, but I don't know, I'm still trying to think. I'm just not really craving chicken right now. But I might just have to suck it up. And then we are also gonna do, I'm gonna do a braised cabbage, because this is Dan's favorite and he puts up with my meals all the time, so I try to do his favorites from time to time. So we're gonna do a braised cabbage, super simple. I basically just chop this up with some sausage or bacon and bell pepper and onion, a little bit of chicken broth, a little bit of oil, sage, a little bit of Italian seasoning, and I'm just gonna cook this on the stove until it gets nice and soft. And that's pretty much the game plan. I just use this bird's eye cauliflower rice, nothing crazy fancy, so I'll let this thaw out. Dan hates cauliflower rice, so this is gonna be me. totally fine with that. And for you guys that are curious, they're in, let's see, 3/4 of a cup, which there's 3 servings in here. It's 3 grams of carbs, 2 grams of fiber, so 1 net carb. So I'm gonna do that, and I have some brie. I'm thinking I'm gonna do some kind of cheese sauce to go on top of this. That's the plan. And I also have some cream cheese. Let's see how this all plays off as it goes. Got my oven turned on, it's warming up. I've got chicken tenders, which I use the Trader Joe's everything but the bagel seasoning. A little bit of oil, a little bit of salt and pepper, then the seasoning, and then I've got the cabbage starting to boil up here. And this is basically just gonna sit for about 20 minutes and do its thing. It's got some Italian seasoning, some salt, pepper, cooking in butter, bell pepper, onion, a bay leaf, and that's about it. Oh, and some smoked paprika. Smoked paprika is always good, so that'll cook. And then I will show you guys after I start getting my cauliflower going what that looks like. So everything's coming together. I got my cabbage braising away. On the back, I've got cauliflower, Brussels sprouts, and I'm using a little bit of this Duke's barbecue seasoning. You guys, this stuff is amazing. This stuff is so good, and it goes well on pretty much anything. And it was sauteed in butter, so I've got that going for me. We've got dinner all set and done. Dan's got his braised cabbage. I did give him a little bit of cauliflower rice. We'll see if he eats it. And then his chicken fingers with the bagel seasoning. And mine, I was just craving a lot of vegetables, so I'm doing greens and then the cauliflower rice that was cooked with butter, and I had some leftover chicken thighs, so I have that shredded in there with some brie cheese and then a little couple pieces of the chicken because I wanted to taste it. That's dinner. That's the last meal of the day. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. All right, guys, so that's a wrap. That's what I eat in a day here on the keto diet. It's been working for me so far. I've yet to get sick of anything, and I've actually learned that keto isn't as hard as a lot of times people think, or that I thought it would be. In fact, I went out to dinner this past weekend, and they had breakfast on the menu for all day long, which was awesome. So for my dinner, because my husband hates eating breakfast for dinner, so it was actually a treat, I got to eat scrambled eggs, bacon, and sausage. And I'm telling you guys, it was awesome. It wasn't so hard to do. I hope that you guys enjoyed this vlog. If you have any questions, let me know down in the comments below. Make sure that you subscribe to my channel. If you want to get to know me more, not so much with all my diet stuff, but you want to get training, start seeing some results with your body, get stronger, get fitter, make sure that you head over to and we can get you all set up. You have absolutely nothing to lose, but I would love to coach you and train you one-on-one to help you get the results that you want. All right, guys, I'll see you back in a couple of days.